Guys, what's going on? Headed to the house. Had to make a quick pit stop. So I thought I'd give y'all some boxing content. I'm gonna be up for a little while. You know, I'm gonna put out some stuff. Listen, you guys, be patient. Be patient with the Cat Williams stuff because it's a lot of stuff it's a lot of stuff to unpack. I mean, like I said before, I may spend the weekend just doing Cat Williams reaction videos because the man just shook up the internet like it's nobody's business. But we'll digest and break that down, over the weekend as we head towards Friday. I'll probably do a couple of videos, probably about some of the stuff he had to talk about. A lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. I'm talking about he didn't drop no jewels, man. I mean, man, he gave us a jewelry store. You know what I'm saying? He didn't drop no jewels on it. He gave us the jewelry store. He gave us enough, you know what I'm saying, diamonds to, put on the chain. But, shout out to Cat Williams. So, but I will get to that. I promise you guys, because I know y'all like for me to talk about that kind of stuff. Just hold on. We gonna talk some boxing. So first of all, man, it appears that this Fighter of the Year discussion is just gonna be all over the place. It's basically out of Bud, the Monster, and Devin Haney. So it appears that Devin Haney is the Sports Illustrated, Fighter of the Year, and I think it's well deserved. Sports Illustrated is one of the most prestigious, ever. Keep in mind, Andre Ward was the Sports Illustrated Fighter of the Decade. So, congratulations to Devin Haney. So, his hard work and hard labor didn't go, you know what I'm saying, unrewarded. And I know that there's a lot of people on here attacking Devin Haney, assassinating his characters, a bunch of goofy ass niggas, making these videos, accusing him of stuff, accusing Terrence Crawford, but they claim to be pro-black, a bunch of goofy ass, cheap glasses wearing niggas, you know what I'm saying? And a few other people. Like I said before, I stand by this, and I don't stand on business except when it's town business. Like I said, some of the biggest perpetrators of white supremacy are black, and you seeing that up close and personal, and I just think it's shameful, and I think it's pitiful. And I saw a video by Aki. I don't know how long ago this video was made, but there appears to be a interview that that was conducted with Bomac following Terrence Crawford being stripped of one of the belts, and basically Bomac was hinting and saying that if they do a rematch, they work it out, the paperwork and all that kind of stuff. Bomac said that they're gonna probably fight at 147. Now, if that's true, the Aerosmith Brigade is about to come out crying, hollering about life is not fair, and they remind me of a bunch of chicks that don't keep their word. They crying about weight. They crying about every excuse on why Terrence Crawford beat the brakes off of Errol Spence. Instead of them being men, they just make up excuses because the wrong guy didn't win according to them. But then these are the same people that's talking about other people as being jigaboos and all this kind of stuff. But these is the same jigaboo house nigga coons that was trying to devalue Terrence Crawford, saying that he should take whatever the PBC give him and all this kind of stuff. Boy, you cannot make this stuff up with some of these dudes on here, man. They just laughable. I mean, they just continue to give me material, and it's just, you know what I'm saying? It is just fun to cook them. I mean, don't talk that pro-black shit if it only pertains to a fighter that you got access to. but you sat up there and tore down Terrence Crawford for the sake of Errol Spence, and then you sitting up here, praising the PBC, who known for not wanting to really give no brothers no payday. And you sitting up here kissing up to Floyd Mayweather, who constantly disrespects black fighters, from yesteryear and stuff, and make it look like it's just all about him and talking about he changed the game and all that stuff. Yeah, he showed you how to protect your record by avoiding the best black fighters out there and carefully choosing your opponents. Now, at the end of the day, once again, Floyd is an all-time great. But, however, history is going to always ask that question 20, 30, 40 years from now. Why didn't Floyd fight certain fighters? And then people going to look at the tail end of his resume, and they going to ask that question. They going to say, damn, why didn't Floyd, his last 10 fights, only fight maybe at best 2 black fighters? And then when you do research on the fighters that he elected to fight over the fighters, he could have fought. And when they do research and look at their resumes, and they're going to say, well, dang, this dude was a little bit better than this dude with Floyd. So, that's going to be there. And at the end of the day, Floyd think he's sick. He think he's slick by arranging, not sick. You know what I'm saying? He think he's slick by arranging that, that put together, concocted interview where he walking down that mall over there in Caesar's Palace. I know exactly what mall that is. That's that mall at Caesar's Palace. Y'all know I've been to Vegas so many times. I knew exactly where he was, and he was with walking with Ryan Garcia. But that's cool that he called somebody to conduct that interview so Floyd can make it about him, because at the end of the day, Floyd can't stay out the limelight. Floyd cannot stand when he isn't the center of attention. And that's the bad part about Floyd being an attention whore and a prima donna. And whether you like it or not, that is who he is. At the end of the day, he don't want to give these young cats no shine. You would think the dude was there to talk to Ryan Garcia, then all of a sudden, Floyd took over the interview. And then the funny thing is, when you see Floyd in person, he act like he too good to talk to you. He ignores you. And that's the problem that I have with a lot of these, with a lot of these fighters, and particularly the brothers. But then again, based off some of the way and how some of these, but my bad, sorry, keep it a book, man. I just think Tank don't have the confidence that he wants us to believe that he is. And neither does his team, because it's just like they like to set up obstacles. But you will hear people saying Tank is a complete fighter. He can do this. He can do that. Nobody can beat him. But my thing is, why did his team freak out and start talking about? See, they the ones that started this stuff. Oh, we need to get rid of Snack and all this kind of stuff. But he didn't have no problem with Snack when Mario Barrios used it. And then they said one minute they said they'll fight Devin Haney without a rehydration clause. Then they said, oh, well, why can't we do a catch weight at 138? Oh, Tank isn't a 140 fighter. He's a 135, but he fought at 140 before against Barrios. So this is why Tank is, you know what I'm saying? I think his fans are more confident than he is. Because, if you really feel like you could beat Devin Haney, and the thing is, with his fans, y'all keep saying Devin Haney is, is feather-fisted and all this kind of stuff. Well, he should be a easy prey for Tank, right? This should be a catwalk, right? This should be, this should be just a piece of cake. Why are you worried about his weight? And then I just seen, and what really made me like kind of like just like raise my eyebrow to Tank is when they were trying to sold out. Oh, it should be sold out because you got $55 tickets. Well, once again, and then you got the Tank fans talking about, oh, they only did 50,000. Nobody knows what Devin did, but at the end, he's the same of a white man who at one time said, well, Tank didn't do the pay-per-view numbers. He was doing under 100,000, but y'all called him a lie, racist. So now he accurate now. So now he ain't a racist. Now he ain't a hater. Now he accurate. This is what I mean. A lot of y'all black people are just ass backwards, man. Sometimes it's embarrassing to say that you black the way that some of y'all like conduct yourself. So now all of a sudden the dude is preaching the gospel. Now all of a sudden, when he was saying that Tank wasn't doing certain numbers, he really did this, he really did that. Oh, that guy, I ain't saying the dude's name. And I ain't worried about none of you niggas that's gonna try to defend him and stuff. Ain't that what most of you dudes do, is defend Zaddy? Just like you niggas always defended Eminem and shit. Eminem can speak for himself. That man is 51 years old. You got more people defending Eminem than they are fighting for reparations. You know what I'm saying? These the same people that defend Eminem, but then they tell everybody else when something gets said about a black person, oh man, y'all being too emotional, man. Y'all being emotional. Y'all need to ignore this kind of stuff. Well, Eminem can speak for himself. Why y'all caping for Eminem? Last time I checked, Marshall Bruce Manners was 51 years old. But that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all consistent at being inconsistent. So, I just have to put that out. Now all of a sudden now you hollering about, you trying to defend Devin Haney being a draw, which Devin Haney proved he is a draw. But see, here's the thing, and I'm gonna say this: keep making videos talking shit about Devin Haney and Bill Haney. You know why? Because you doing the same thing with them that you did for Bud. You blew Bud up, and you gonna blow Devin and Bill up. You gonna make them household names. Bill loved that shit. He loves it. He loves that you guys keep his name in y'all mouth. Keep making them Bill Haney and Devin Haney videos. Y'all talking about them more than you talking about Tank. But Tank's supposed to be the star. So guess what? It's working. You proven that Devin is a hot commodity. You proven it. You proven that the man is a hot commodity because you keep making videos. Whether it's good or bad, you can't stop talking about them. You blowing them up. You're gonna help. You're gonna help boost their popularity, Bill, and I think that's good. And what I don't understand is, why are you niggas attacking a black man who's been there for his son? Isn't this what y'all say y'all get tired of doing and hearing about? Y'all get tired of hearing about how black men are not there for their kids and they don't, and the women get left doing everything and doing all the work. But here it is, Bill, being there for his son, destroying these stereotypes about black fathers, but yet you bitch ass niggas is attacking him. But I understand, because probably most of y'all was raised by your mama. Y'all showing that a lot of y'all was raised by y'all mama. And your mama probably ran your daddy off. I mean, I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm just keeping it real. The more y'all talk about Bill and Devin, you showing why they should get paid and fairly compensated for a fight with Tank Davis. But at the end of the day, once again, you guys don't have no problem with what Ryan Garcia get paid. You don't have no problem not watching Ryan Garcia's pockets, but then you want to watch Devin's pockets. You want to watch what he make. You want to say what he should make. But then you the niggas that had the audacity to be hollering that black shit. You niggas make videos accusing Devin Haney and Terrence Crawford of using steroids, but then I done name several non-black fighters that then got caught for using performance-enhancing drugs, but yet y'all don't say nothing about it. And that's why I don't take none of y'all serious. You can't be. You don't be worried about none of these non-black fighters' pay-per-view numbers. What was Ryan Garcia selling on pay-per-view before the Tate Davis fight? What did his last fight do? Was you worried about Ryan Garcia's ticket sales? Like I said, that was a real weak move of Tank to try to what Devin did, because he was mad that Devin sold out the first inaugural event at the Chase Center. And then you got like Tank just saying some off the wall stuff, saying that Devin Haney is trying to be like that. So let me get this straight. If Devin Haney buy a chain, that mean that he trying to copy off Tank. So Tank is the first fighter ever to wear a chain. So chains were patented by Javante Tate Davis. Last time I checked, I remember back in the 80s when I used to see Rakim and Eric B wearing gigantic rope chains. So let me get this straight. But that's the whole idea. Saying that somebody trying to copy off you because they buying jewelry. Now, I mean, that's like saying if somebody bought the same Jordans that you bought out of Foot Locker, they trying to steal your style. Like you got the only pair of Jordans ever made. I mean, like, and then some of y'all really be buying into that. It's so sad how black people can be manipulated. But then again, the white man been kind of displaying it, how easy it is to manipulate black people. I mean, y'all mesmerized by everything. Y'all sensationalize everything, just like you sensationalize white guys that can, quote unquote, sing like a black man. White guys that can rap. I mean, for real. White guys that can do the crossover dribble, that can dunk. White dudes been dunking. Tom Chambers used to dunk all the time. Larry Bird used to dunk all the time. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Why are you guys mesmerized when you see a white dude do something? Just like y'all be sucked. I mean, come on, man. Like, it's sad, man. It's sad to see my people conducting themselves like this, man. But just to hear people saying that Devin is trying to copy off Tate. So Tate got the first ever gold chain ever made. So Tank started wearing chains. Oh, really? Last time I checked, I was oh man. Like, on the real, Tank is old enough to be 29, man. Tank is old enough to be my son. Like, for real. I mean, you can't make this shit up. And last time I checked, I was wearing chains before Tank. But Tank made and said that somebody tried to copy off of him. I mean, you guys just make it so easy. When I say you guys make it so easy to cook y'all sorry asses, y'all make it so easy. Y'all just give me so much material. It's just laughable. Devin trying to copy. Like, what? And y'all really be feeding into that stuff. Sound like Mike Epps from Next Friday. Pops would have popped it, though. That was Pops. He would have popped it. But once again, shout out to Devin Haney, man, for winning Sports Illustrated Fighter of the Year. Well deserved, well earned. Shout out to Bill. I talked to Bill earlier this morning. Oh, I wanted to give you guys some clarity on something. Well, I talked to Bill, and I know they were putting out reports that Bill was working with Jermaine Ortiz and that he's his trainer. Bill said that wasn't true. He said that wasn't true. He just was talking to him, and I think Jermaine Ortiz is a Muslim too, and that's what Bill told me. I mean, that's what I thought he told me, but Jermaine Ortiz is not part of Team Haney. So you heard it here from me. That's not factual. I talked to Bill earlier this morning, but they've been reaching out. Basically, Bill was saying he is available, but no, Bill isn't training Jermaine Ortiz, and from my knowledge, he isn't his manager as well. But I just wanted to put that out there because I wanted to give you guys some clarity of what was going on. But no, that's not what's happening. Just wanted to let you guys know, give you guys the real. But on another note, it appears that if there's a rematch with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, it's looking like it'll be at 147 versus 154. And the quiet as kept, Errol Spence. If Errol Spence gonna have to come in at whatever weight Bud requires him to. At the end of the day, that was put in the contract. If Bud says 147, they got to do 147. Now, we all know that slavery wasn't fair. Police brutality toward black people isn't fair. You know what I'm saying? The prison to pipeline system, mass incarceration, all kind of stuff ain't fair. And we have not received any reparation for it. They ain't really tried to make amends for it. So, I'm just saying, man. If that's what they required to fight at it, Buzz say 147, they got to fight at 147. At the end of the day, y'all just delusional. Do you really think that even if they fought at 154, y'all really think that Errol Spence is just going to dramatically turn into Superman? You think he gonna just all of a sudden a few pounds more? Oh, that's the Errol Spence gonna go in there and dominate Terrence Crawford? I guess y'all didn't see that fight. How Errol Spence was getting lifted off his feet. But keep being delusional. Now, before you say, well, if that's the case, Town, then why won't they just go up and prove it by fighting it? No, because that's what they agreed to. You niggas won't listen. If Errol Spence had won the fight and Bud had made the excuses that you've heard pretty much his fans make, I mean, come on, man. Y'all will be tearing Bud to shreds. And Bud said, hey, I want to fight at 147. And Errol Spence say, well, the contract said if I won, we got to fight at 154. Video said, hey, Bud, you lost. You got to honor the contract. All of a sudden, people supposed to cater and bend over. Goofiest I ever seen in my life. Y'all be trying to talk like y'all just got it all. You niggas is full of shit. You guys is goofies. You like DJ Academic, man, the way y'all be sitting up here crying over Errol Spence getting his ass handed to him. Y'all like DJ Academics, man. Y'all will let a hoe steal $500,000 from y'all and don't do nothing. That's just real talk, man. That's how a lot of you guys conduct yourself, man, for real. At the end of the day, y'all gonna have to accept the fact that the better man won, which is Terrence Crawford. Stop making all these excuses. about steroids and snack and all this goofy stuff. And, and then you sitting up making these videos like you know what you're talking about when you really twisting the dude's words, man, because you pushing the narrative and stuff. I want to see how some of these dudes gonna act when they start getting these cease and desist letters. I wonder if they're gonna be all bold like that when them cease and desist letters start coming. I just want to see if y'all gonna have the same energy. Probably not. You gonna be crying. You gonna be saying, man, why they sue me? Well, because you keep lying. Now, I'm on the verge. I'm gonna contact Victor Conti. Like, I don't know how late Victor Conti stays up. So I think it's like 9:30 or something, like 9:40 or something. So, it's probably, I know Victor Conti is like 71 or something. So I'm going to hit him tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to set up an interview with him, see if we get to all snack and Vada and all this kind of stuff. See a lot of dudes out here sitting up here finger pointing and making these insinuations and accusations against Terrence Crawford. But like I said, so Terrence Crawford and Devin Haney is the only one that got PEDs. Their snack products is PEDs, but the other people's stuff is different. And you got these people coming with these, how you fought Regis. Like you do know you can train different. You do know you can center, right? It's just like I said, man. This is why I separate myself from some of these dudes. This is why I operate on my own, man. Because, like I said, man, some of these dudes, you gotta be kidding me. Man, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, these dudes just really don't think before they push that record button and stop the record. But they really are content with the fact that they just made a video telling a whole bunch of lies. But at the end of the day, people like to be in denial about a lot of stuff what's going on. People don't like to be told the truth. People don't like to be told the truth. People like for you to tell them what they want to hear. And that's what's wrong with people. The society then made people timid now. Because you got people now that'll rather lie to you than tell you the truth. So there you have it. But anyway, I'll be back with more. Most definitely.